What is up, everybody? Best Officer here, bringing you the next gameplay video in Pyre. It's been a while since I played it. I barely remember what happened last time. I forgot all the controls. So let's hop in there and have fun. Make sure nothing's out here. I feel like I probably already talked to everybody. Hindrance nearby. Drive imps. Rookie's arguing with Jodiel. Arguing with Rookie. So you observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big wet eyes. So maybe one day I could go up to the attic. I didn't realize we had an attic ladder. So yeah. Oh, it doesn't even show Faye in here yet. Okay, so I guess this is just straight after the talking with Faye. So let's continue on our journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Faye is always going to be enthusiastic. Fall flat. Faye believes those who travel this path will be as swift as Jomer of the 8 scribes. Who hive. Faye believes those who travel this path will be as strong as gold. I like being swift. And looks like there's springs down here. There's nothing up there, so let's go fall flat. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the rocky pathways of Fall Flat. This was the path that Jomer Minimain, who is the 6th of the 8 scribes, an alpha chief that united the Kurds under a single banner. This is the path that he ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence, him and all his friends here in the sand and in the air and all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it is the previous day's rest that did everyone's good. Your companions gain +1 quickness for their next rite. Perfect. Now I guess we're going to the springs regardless. Most likely. En route to the spring of Jomer, you'll hear all about the roving slug market. Crude trading post found in Downside, which appears to be nearby. Rookie insists you take a look after you settled it. Page revealed the last emperor. Emperor's fall. Last emperor. How many nations? Okay. My eyes are bad. How many nations did I scour in the name of Soli and Myrrh? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Soli and Myrrh paid all of this little heed. He only attended to his personal affairs. Our legions released the autonomy. We did not know what the Emperor cared. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned such thing as to prevent his name and vowed to seek it out. Okay. So I have Hedwyn to talk to. It's staring at the sky and Rookie's waiting for nightfall. Let's talk to Hedwyn real quick. Hedwyn mentions for you to join him while this man is as easygoing as ever. You sense he is searching for the right words for what he is about to say. You'd asked what I did to get thrown in here. Figured I'd tell you. The others know. I was on the blood border, which is the northern edge of the Commonwealth, for several years. An outrider, no real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harps, a ringed race, so they're like harpies, swooped in, was up to me to raise the alarm. One day the harps came without warning, no alarm, it was slaughter. So I heard because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. That's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Hedwyn the deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I abandoned my post, my friends, they paid dearly for it. I ended up down here. Hedwyn looks at you as a smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell, but I know that you'd been wondering and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met that you'd go free, as well as if any of us go free. That promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for hearing me out. There's not much good here on the downside, but at least the past is behind us. He leaves you there to consider his words. Roster updated. Nope, his bio is updated. So, I only have observations. I don't have a bio for her yet, nor for Rookie. Fast Talker, the Free Spirit, and the Fallen Soldier. Okay, so let's go to the slug market. This little slug goblin. Hey guys, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little the way out? Oh, well, let's just say you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so, as Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant that says there's something here connected to this Rite's business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. So anyways, you guys got something for me or what? The plain parcel you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Yeah. Proceed. Hey, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you're going to take something off my hands here, or what? Oh. Well, and that's the only thing I can buy, so after being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately, 30%. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you got there, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks. One-of-a-kind thinger. I love that. Switch to the roster to equip the Talesman. Apparently any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. I want my girl Jodiel. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, we've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all the hoofing around. So you see, Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Okay. Goodbye, Ron. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like him. Seems real nice, Oh, joy. Commence the rites, straight up. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice too that she is wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you're not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodiel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at that time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Does that mean May gets to be a part of this one? Or May. Why did I say May? Faye. Faye may be a part of this one. Whew. Let's see. Who are we even going to be up against this time?
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomia?
Water.
The stars.
Darn, I was so close.
Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3.
Yeah.
The rules of the rites were not created for you to dispatch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and I'm grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Delbert Oldheart, and this is my son Elmer. We need not greet them, Father. No? You guys must greet us. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor of Pyre burn eternal, but first we offer you a token of good faith, in show of appreciation that the Night Wings have returned. The Albert approaches you with something in its paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Grants the bearer +2 quickness. Thank him and begin. That was really nice. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, his son was not caring. When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we got 4 now, besides the reader. This ought to be his call. Someone has to stand aside this time. I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Henceforth, each shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.